Hey, so what's going on everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Derek, and in this video I'll be sharing more about the biggest mistake that I've made in my third year of studies in NUS. And at the end of the video, I will also give some tips about how you can avoid making this same mistake as well. So to start off, for context, I'm studying in the National University of Singapore, majoring in business administration and specializing in business analytics as well as supply chain management. And for each of the specialization, we are required to complete 3 compulsory modules and also 2 electives. For myself, I completed most of my supply chain modules pretty early on, as I started taking relevant modules as early as in my first year of studies. Whereas for my business analytics specialization, I only started taking modules related to it in the second semester of my second year. And because of that, I have to cram more business analytic modules into the remaining semesters so that I can graduate on time. Because of that, I'm currently taking 4 business analytics modules and also 1 real estate module in this semester. And it's truly a tough ride. While not all of them are coding intensive, however, most of them really require a lot of thinking from different perspectives and as well as different angles. While it is also good to note that in semester 2, there's usually lesser modules that are available for students to take, as a bulk of students would be on overseas exchange, and which is also why there's lesser modules that we can choose from. Supply and demand. And before you think that the biggest mistake that I made was taking 4 business analytics modules in 1 semester, that's not the case. The biggest mistake that I made was I didn't do my due diligence. I did not take a closer look into the module outlines, or you can also call it the course syllabus, which the information is usually made available to students prior to the bidding period. So the thing is, I didn't look through the module outline carefully, and I kind of regretted that because I ended up taking one of the modules that I didn't really wanted to. And I personally feel that reading through the outline carefully is super important, because essentially that is the syllabus and that's how the professors will teach the module. So basically I did selective reading. I only look at what I was interested in throughout the whole entire outline, but I did not focus on what I wasn't as familiar with when I was reading through, and that has made me suffer throughout the entire semester. The thing to note about this kind of outline is that it is merely a guide and it is not conclusive. Basically, the professors can have the full discretion to change whatever that they want to teach. They don't have to go according to the outline. As long as there's a little bit of relevance to whatever that is written in the outline, they pretty much have their own way to conduct their lessons however that they want to. So basically what that means is things can change really quickly during the semester. You could be going extremely in-depth to a certain topic that was only briefly mentioned in the course outline. And to give you a better understanding about what happened, the exact issue that I faced was, while I was looking through the module outline, it seemed like it was just a machine learning module, and you'll be bringing in different applications formats such as finance, supply chain, as well as different industry application. However, the module straight up turned up into a full finance mod coupled with Python. And that kind of got me in a very difficult spot because it was getting more and more like quant. So just some tips that I think that might be very valuable to people like you, and it's to look out for module reviews that is left by students who took the mod previously. By reading and understanding what people have experienced through a module, it can really help you, and it can really be a lifesaver at times as well. It gives you a lot better insight on what to expect, what might happen throughout the course duration, and how some professors' teaching style might be like. That being said, not every module would have module reviews. It might be good to also ask around your friends or seniors who might have taken the module before. Another tip would be to plan your modules early. I won't go too in-depth into this for this video, but a general gist would be to plan out your modules ahead of time. Think about the requirements that you need to meet before you graduate. Try to spread out your workload as much as possible. Meaning to say, if you're taking 5 modules on average a semester, you should try to split up the workload, taking 2 to 3 heavier mods coupled with 2 to 3 lighter modules. That will give you a better pacing throughout the entire course duration. I would also highly recommend using Excel spreadsheet to keep track of what modules you have completed, what you're planning to take in the future, what could be available for you to take in the future, and this will give you greater capacity as you take on different things throughout your university life, such as doing a part-time internship as well as taking part in case competitions. To sum up what I've learned in my third year, it is that I should really start reading module outlines carefully, do not do selective reading, and better plan out my modules so that I don't end up taking things that I will regret in the future. In the future, I hope to be covering more of such topics. However, if there's any other thing that you would like to learn more about, please do comment them down below. If not, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.